This video emphasizes that we need to pay attention to social issues and injustices happening around the world every day. The story is also worth watching until the end because it reflects continued educational projects meant as a means of increasing awareness. Though widely misused, many people are coming to recognize the danger plastic poses. Unfortunately, it's not likely that these people will change their habits or stop manufacturing and using plastic altogether. Animals are curious by nature and typically need to be trained from a young age. This naturally includes the fear of humans and even things they view as dangerous. While they can comply, many animals do experience some pain if their paw gets caught in a container. It may take time or some luck for an animal to chew its way out or find another way out. Tanai Pampalia is a 26-year-old boy captured a series of pictures that have recently been posted all over the world. He is a hobbyist photographer who happened to take beautiful photos during the incident. Tanai and his friends stumbled upon a lake area in Nagpur, India. Tanai was enjoying nature together with his friends, taking pictures of birds and trees. As he pointed his camera to one of the sections of the forest, he couldn't believe his eyes. At first, he saw something very strange, and Tanai knew that predators and wild animals live in this area. So he was prepared for the possibility of coming across one, but what he saw there left him speechless. There was what seemed like a living skeleton of an adult wolf. The animal was so emaciated that every single one of his bones was visible through the skin. While his father had fallen out in patches, the wolf looked miserable. His appearance seemed to be begging for mercy. The poor animal had a plastic container on its head. The wolf was probably trying to get the remains of food left behind by people and thus put his head into the plastic container, but then couldn't get it back out. What they saw made the friends spring into action, understanding how dangerous it would be to deal with the predator on their own. The friends decided not to take the risk, but they immediately called the rescue team. Tanai knew that they didn't have much time since the pack could leave this part of the forest at any moment, but what happened next came as a real surprise. The back of about 8 wolves didn't seem to be about to leave. Instead, the wolf stayed nearby, watching people. It lasted for 10 minutes. The wolves looked at people while people looked at the wolves. As Tanai said later, it was an incredible feeling. It seemed that we were studying them while they were studying us. And when the pack realized that these people weren't trying to hurt them, several wolves stepped aside and the poor animal with a container on his head stepped forward. The initiated animal felt unsure, but he still began to slowly approach the people, while the rest of the pack stood aside, watching their relative. By the time the rescue team arrived, the wolf already felt calm around people, as if realizing that they were his last hope for salvation. The rescue team that had arrived at the scene tied the paws of the weakened animal, and sometime later they managed to take the container off, but that wasn't all. From the stress and lack of oxygen, the body temperature of the animal got elevated, and they were about to pour water on the wolf, so if he would come to his senses at least a little bit. At this time, he lay quietly and looked at the people with the look that read gratitude and appreciation. Half an hour later, the rescued predator regained some of his strength, jumped up and took off, disappearing with his pack before anyone could even take his picture as a keepsake. Although he did reappear behind the trees once, as if to say thanks to his rescuers. The friends were very happy that their photo shoot helped save an animal from imminent death. If it weren't for them, there would have been one more victim of plastic. Protect nature and wild animals. Greenpeace keeps repeating. Tanai says that nature is important to us and we should always be mindful and compassionate. As humans, we can only do so much to ensure the resources on Earth are sustainable. Take a moment to appreciate all of the amazing things in our world with this short video.